Hold on. So look, 530. This is the sideways. It broke. Once it break, we go find a retracement. We see say boom, 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 boom. Then it goes. And then you see this is the candlestick pattern thing we're talking about. Although this was a red candlestick, it didn't take this green out. So we know we can continue in the trend. This candlestick did not take this huge one because this is doji. It didn't take this out. We knew we can continue. Look, this candlestick. You see, it didn't take this out. So we can continue the trend. Look at this candlestick. It didn't take this out. We continue the trend. And this came to this level. So now they create head. We can jump out. Do you understand? So, Rizal, what I'm talking about, let's now find the trend. So we would have woken up this morning. Yeah. When we woke up here, what would have is we have a clear trend that we are going down, isn't it? A clear trend that we are going down. You see, when we broke that trend, then we came and retested on the trend. We broke this level. When we broke the level, we are in the trade. It that makes sense, Rizal? Rizal, do you hear me?
Yeah, it's your demand and supply levels.
Demand and supply levels should be on. It's where is it? Right here. Yeah, it's on, but I think where we are is far away. Do you understand? So let's do the overview. And then when we start playing the charts, we can go and do this thing. So now we started with an uptrend all the way. This is possibly 1230. And then we broke. When we broke with the head and shoulders. I don't know whether we might want to trade this because this thing broke all the way down. And it says we are still in an uptrend. So here, we broke this downtrend and then we traded it. The next day we would have this uptrend still. Do you understand? This then becomes our levels. Clone. And then bring it. This is our levels now. Do you understand? We broke the level here. We broke the level here. And then we skirmished for some time before we went up. Do you understand? But it still told us we were in an uptrend. It was a very, very challenging trade all the way down before we went up. That's fine. And then we broke, you see, we broke here clearly. Because of this small candles, we know there's a weakness. We broke this trend clearly. We could trade this one. Do you understand?
So we trade that one.
Yeah, we'll trade this one coming down just to the same levels. Do you understand? Now look, this one, I think it looks like some news or something. So here, look, it didn't even break this thing. You know what I mean? Boom, but it broke all the way. We won't possibly chase this thing. It broke all the way down. Won't possibly trade this at all because it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's nothing. Some people they talk say when it breaks up and it breaks down and the candle is bigger, you can continue in the opposite direction based on the side of the candle. But this, it not be one of our normal trades.
Was even late.
Now what we have before, when we woke up, clearly we've started the downtrend here. So our trend will be up to like this area, but it'd be huge steep slope. So what is this? Okay. So let me find one. This thing, they look very good on gold and oil, I tell you. So like, we'll go get something like, it'd be huge steep slope. But this be one of levels, by the way. These are our levels. Do you understand? You see, we broke this, so because you have this range when you wake up. You broke this range, and then we will find trade. Boom. Boom, then follow it. In that case, we go use one of this thing levels, no? So let me put a line and see if we can find some levels here. So we are looking at from somewhere there. Well, let's go to the 1 hour. You see 1 hour. Oh, but we have levels. Look, it there here. So maybe you know, it just know they show in the 30 minutes. Or they come. Okay. Where they come? Right, for sure in the 30 minutes. Just not a sure. So let's say we have another level here. Option 8 now because okay. Let's go back 30 minutes. Right. No.
It did.
Oh, sorry. No. I think that 30 minutes. No, we don't have it within this range. I think it was a wrong area that we looked now because we're looking at November when we beginning of the yeah. That's the line. Philip. Yeah, sorry. It was November that we're looking at. Give me a minute. Let's go back to the one. Yeah, you see this with the levels, November. And you see, so what we can do is this is November, yeah. So here, if we have our levels, we can actually, the way we can do the levels, we have two options. We can turn this whole thing into, you see this thing. Let's turn off our this thing. So the graph, you see, we turn them into this thing. So this is the clear level. Do you understand? Option
Yeah.
H. This be clear level here. Option H. This be another clear level looking left. So you could use technically this area, option H. Look, yeah, in this area, possibly go look one for here because of, yeah, yeah, there coming. If we are going down, let's find something in that downtrend. Okay, we don't have anything down. We have something actually going up here. Look, this level, but look, we'll pick them up from somewhere there. History instead of going forward. Option H. Let's find something here. Maybe in this area. Option H. And then let's find something here. Do you understand? So we can align, okay. All this area is okay. We can just even get one just somewhere there. All right, cool. So I think so far this levels go feet work. And then as we go along, we align them. We align them to psychological level prices. So let me put it in the H1. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now we can take it off to normal candles. And then let's go to 30 minutes. And then go back to the November. Okay. So here, you see in this area, yes, you see clearly in this area, then we have some level. You notice? So even if
Yeah.
we break out, we know say this be on a level. This area be on a level. Do you understand? So we can align this to the psychological level. Coordinates. Yeah, we align it to that. So we know that we have a level here because of this boom boom. So when we even broke down on this level, from that place there, we go fit trade down because you know say the level we hit. So we can just trade this down quickly because of the level, but that'd be exceptional. You know what I mean? So here, you see, now we are getting the pictures clearly. Here, when we broke down here, you see, we know say level we hit to the come down. So we are
Where
coming
break
to
come.
down this level. So you get what I'm saying? Now it hits boom, boom. You see, we break in a level from one, we went to see from all the way. This one we don't go trade down. We can't trade this anyway. But when we came down here, we know say this break, it break a level down, so we can trade it to the next level. You see, straight to the next level. But it'd be nice, but I think we are now making sense. So when our trend lines and things all go help with. So here, EB300. So go ahead. Okay. Right. Now, when we broke here, we know say level day here. So we go into the trader. We are being careful in this area. Do you understand? Then he break through the area. So as he break through the area, when be the next level? Clearly in this
That
area.
one.
And this one, it could be psychological level 3. Let me take the 3. Where is 3? Here's the 3.
Yeah, the top there. Under Willis.
Wait. Yeah,
Under
under
Willis.
Willis, yeah.
Under the Willis. Yeah.
So make I bring 2 and 3 here. Okay. So it be PSL level 3. So make it just go there. 0.50. Okay, bam, bam. Okay, okay. You see, so when we come here, we know that this with the level with the head to. So we catch it now. We take 1 here. Make I turn this thing back on. You see, so here breakthrough. So we have double bottom, then breakthrough. So normally we go aim say we they come back to this bottoms here. Do you understand? And it gave us 1. It came all the way here. Boom. So these 2 candles, we know clearly take these out. But if we had gone into the trade here and we are not sure, so we'll go close the trade. Do you understand me? This one should be too small, tiny. Or if we see say come here, we moving body now, boom, we close them out here. Do you understand? So this be the first thing before strategy. Now look here. This one then we bet anyway. But the levels that we are looking to play with is these levels. So as he broke it, we are in the trade all the way up.
Then what time was it?
It be back at time. We might not trade this.
Yeah.
In the
Okay.
beginning.
We might not trade. But I'm just saying, yes. So like normally, because we are using as many possible test areas that we have as possible. Now, trend line. You know clearly that when we woke up in the morning, this we want our trend line. We're going up. And the thing you see, the moving average gives us the trend anyway. But then let's put another trend line in it. And then we go all the way. So this be the morning. The morning, no, we realize that we are having a clear sideways. When we woke up, we are having a clear side. This be the bottoms. This be 7:30. Okay, 8. We see that we didn't have some bottoms. So also this be the top. This be the down. We broke clearly. We came back into this thing again. If we are not sure, we wait to break clearly out again. We are in this trade. It takes us. You see, about this trade, we might lose it if we had stayed in it for a long time. Why? Because of this. And this be what? You say it be 12:30. That will possibly be news. I'm not sure. So if it possible, will come out before the news, as usual. And then boom, 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 boom. It takes us all the way up. But if this be news, we don't know what to do. So then
every morning you have to check the
yeah,
calendar and see if there are news around.
exactly. We'll check that. That is one of the things. So let me put these down. I have a list of things you can look at. So let me write down some things as we go along. So this one we are looking at trend lines, and then our levels. And the levels also show me how to set alert on the level. So if you want to set alert on this one for when it crosses the channel, you can right click within the box. Do you understand? If you right click within the box, you see alert. And then when you see alert, you can go on gold crossing channel. I think so. Where is that? A gold crossing. Was it crossing channel? Outside channel. Exiting channel. Do you understand? Exiting channel. So if it did within the channel, yeah, and it's exiting channel, you see it give you value up and value down here. Yeah, exactly. So you for finding value up at 1646.509. Let us see. 1646.509. I don't, you know, worst case, we'll put our lines on it. It's not be a problem. We are looking to go up only anyway. So we'll put our line on it. You see that the normal line where they put on it. And then when it breaks, we know. Here, as it breaks, if it be uptrend, we can't tell, so we can chase this or not. You know what I mean? So here, we woke up in the morning. The trend has changed because we've got this clear head and the shoulders has changed. So if this trend has changed, what do? We put a trend line clearly on it, right? This be on our levels, and he broke these levels and went up, less than down. Fortunately, we knew for sure. See, we have what? A thing here. We had this thing. You know the 1 hour levels. We had it there. Because we had the 1 hour levels there, we know, say, if he bounce off it, some reaction for it to happen.
Popping.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So in that case, no, what we will do is we just see what happens, wait and see what happens from there. I'm coming. Let me get this out. Boom. We clearly know that, oh, this 1 hour level someday. So when we even, if we enter the trade, we are taking it on this one, clearly. So boom, it broke this thing in the morning. We retest. We came just here. And then we got whatever we want to get. And then you see it broke back out. So now it broke back out. You see, break one of levels for the day, which is this one. Going up, no. You see, going up, this is our level. So it should break that level. Maybe a little bit here. You see, this broke the level, and then we'll find a trade to the top. Doesn't make sense?
Measure that candle. Let me see the pips.
It's big, Papa.
We 30 minutes, some day inside the sense one like that.
It be 50 pips. Let's say
See.
49, 50 pips, yeah. So we wanna this thing self. Now when a pip level is gonna change. It's gonna change to 50 pips now. Because these candles are very huge on this thing. It no be small thing. So here you see, we've not broken clearly. So here, if we are going to the top. So like imagine you want to trade this, you trade it to the top. It be top. So now we know that we are at the top. We've not broken clearly off the top. When did we break clearly off the top? We broke clearly off the top from this area. So you know that now we have a clear range. The range was from here all the way there because that was our lowest. Here was our lowest. This was our highest. So if we break our lowest, then we are going. If we break our highest, then we are going. So here, look, we woke up in the morning, we broke our lowest, but we know we have a low here. So even if we are trading this, we are trading this to this. Now we broke, so now this is the new high and low here. This became our new high and low. Do you notice that? To be on the safe side, let's break the high and let's break the low. So here, we broke the high. We broke it here. We broke it again. We retested. We could have gone into the trade here. Do you understand? And when we go into the trade, it go do this. It go take, we go small. It go take, we go small. Then fortunately, it go take, we go to the top. We go talk, say maybe we won't take the profit here. Do you understand? If we were patient,
That take for that.
Exactly. We'll take that money for yeah. So maybe we don't go get this. You know what I mean? But the point is, based on what Oswald was talking, no.
You have to wait for the candle.
You know, say here, look here. We catch here and we have red candles. We have the sideways. So we came out. Here, as we break, you see, we don't have any red candle to give with sideways. You know what I mean? So we should wait to get the sideways small before boom. So like that one there, like it could be juicy trade. Hey, that one, it cut the top, no way out. You know what I mean? So now, look at this very carefully. Here we did the top here. So when we woke up, we know, so we did have some sideways, they come down.
Miggy, you see, this is 30 minutes. So this candle you are seeing there, it can happen that it came down before it went up again.
Which one? This one?
Yeah, the green one, the bullish one.
No, it did not come down massively.
No. When you play, when you go back and
let me explain. Let me explain to you. I can tell you on the candle. I'm coming. Let me explain it to you on the candle. Do you see there's a wick?
It'll be very small.
It'll be small wick.
Yeah,
and do you know what this
that.
wick means? The sad issue, you can even see a red candle coming down.
Yeah,
but wait for the closure of the candle. You see, because what the guy was saying that it's psychology, and that guy, I'll show you guys his thing. The psychology of it is that he says this trading, it's not about, it's people's behavior. And there are people who have the money to be able to manipulate the market, to be able to take advantage of others. So he said every candlestick you see is people's behavior. So he said wait for the candlestick to close. That tells you the real intention. So, for example, we saw this candlestick. We will definitely see that it's red candle. But where did it close? It closed just halfway or quarter or 1/3 of this one. Now, it means say, oh, the sellers are not powerful enough to come down. Then we broke up. When we broke up, this candle would also be red. But we are going to ignore it. Why? Because we want to see the closure of the candle. The closure of the candle was way up. This
What I'm
candle
saying
just
is, within that 30 minutes,
Mhm.
you will not see a smooth bullish trend.
I
It
understand you.
can
Which is
go
this one?
up and it can come down, but
So
maybe
the
not to
lowest,
that.
the
Yeah,
lowest it ever came was this one.
I
Here.
know. So supposing you see it going up, maybe 50% up, then coming down, maybe 30% down.
It won't come
Then
down
let's come.
30%.
Huh?
You won't, do you know why it wouldn't come out 30%? You see, if we are playing by anything at all, we should play by the closure. Even if this candle comes all the way down here, wait for the closure. That is the trend. But we know that here we might take our profit. No le lakabu. Do you understand me? Because we'll take our profit. Why? Because we might enter the trade maybe possibly in this area.
Put
And then we go all the way 83 pips. Then we say with a joke. Yeah.
Vicky, I beg, box that bullish candle for me. Box them.
We won't joke. We'll take our money before that bullish
Yeah,
candle
box
happens.
them.
No one.
Then go to the
Right.
5 minutes and let's see the way it behaves in the 5 minutes.
What was that? We're in November, weren't we? This was still Jan. December. Five minutes not going to go any further. The December, make a cut on. Make it take quicker. November. It was earlier in November. Where are you? Payments. What's that? Where's that thing? Okay. Make a cut on for you. Then we can see it. 5 minutes. You see how? You see boo 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 boo.
Yeah.
You see how we fly in the 5 minutes?
But where the box is?
The box no up here, make her go 30 minutes and make them visible. You see, so even in this 5 minutes itself, we can even use levels to trade these things in the 5 minutes. But you see, when would you enter?
This is what I want to
Because
see.
because you see, if we are even using levels in the 5 minutes, which we can start doing, but look, come on, you want this to break clearly. You see the base before you think of trading this. Now it'll come back. You can't do anything about it. Mike will go 30 minutes and go and see that with the coming back. You see that coming back now. You see, this was literally going to be the trade we will take. And it's the same thing in the 5 minutes. If you have your levels clearly marked out, that will be the thing. And then this one breaks. It's because now, possibly, if we even want to trade this, he has to break this levels. But we did this area, so we're not going to even bother. And then he breaks here. When he breaks here, we wanted and he broke here. So maybe imagine we went into trade somewhere here and then went somewhere here. And it takes us all the way to the top. I would take my money because this be levels. I don't know whether it's going to break it. That one there, it won't happen. You understand, guys? So
Right. So
let's do the overview properly. Now
okay.
go. Because since once we've done an overview, we will know what to expect. So this one, this will where we did. Option. Yeah. So this one there, we can guarantee a break. This one, so we won't get this. But we won't get this. So this, by the time we get up, we know so we are having tops, lower tops, and lower tops, and then it goes up. And then it goes up. So when it goes up, we have a double bottom. Let's say this we want a level in this instance. This is our level in this instance. So we have clear levels here. Our levels literally will be this and then that. You know what I mean? And it goes across. We broke it here. You see, we broke it here. Retest. Buy. Where are we taking profit? To the tops. You didn't get them. And this is a cool pip that we do have from here. Let's say from here. It's 40 pip for 6 pips. Do you understand? And we came all the way and we broke. This was our levels again. You know what I mean? So if we are chasing this trade, maybe we'll come and do skirmish and then we'll run away from the trade. You know, it will come, or
No,
even when he broke
we're going on that
on the retest
coming down.
down. Okay, it break. So we
No,
wanted
not
a
yeah.
retest. So this
That's
doji,
one. Very good. Yeah. So we're
and
going
then
from
boom,
that side.
and then
How
we'll give
many?
us this, and it will go, and it will go, we go possibly, we go no say this possibly could be the lowest. So
Yeah.
maybe we might just get this, but just ignore it. That it might might go well or not go well. And then we break through again. So when we broke through again, if we wanted to chase this, we are chasing it to the tops, and then it wicked at the top. Do you understand? So
Yeah.
here, what we can see now, we see it give we some in out, in out, in out. Do you notice that? They give we some sideways, huge sideways. You notice go come hit the top, then come hit the bottoms for here. Go hit the top. So if I get a break, I'm coming to the bottoms here. Did it make sense? Rise up.
Yeah, they make.
So if you get this break, boom, you're just coming to the bottoms here. So it'd be like scalp in, scalp out, that kind of thing, if you could do it. But then the levels was the levels was there, and then you realize that, oh, boom, it hit this thing. So now they ignore levels. Once it break, I'm coming to the bottom, something like that. And the thing we need to look at next will be this thing. So here, clearly, we had it bottom, bottom, bottom. What is going to be our levels? Literally, our levels will be this one. Because it gives you sides. Once we broke through this level, we want a retracement, and then it will take us all the way up to that same level area. You know what I mean? If you know catch, we take one of money quickly, and then we're out. Now, here it breaks down. So when it breaks down, where is our levels again? It'll be here. It'll be too close to that level. So possibly we won't go in it unless it breaks this level clearly.
Level going down.
Clearly, then we can go down. But it didn't break it, and it broke up. You see, so now that it broke up, we know that, okay, then the thing is giving us an uptrend. You know, because we had this candle, we had this, we have a breakup. Even if we don't join it here, we'll join it there. And then this one will be a very, very nice ride. Because this one, once it break this, we know we are going. We're going all the way. Where would be our next levels?
But we'll
We'll
take it on
find
that level. We know there's a level there, that 1 hour
where they
level.
come. Yeah, if there's a 1 hour level there, then we take it. I can see. Wait, this thing is played up. So this was a candle here. Boom, boom, boom. Then we take it. We take it. Where's the 1 hour level?
That green this thing, that
All
demand.
the way up there. We won't possibly go all the way. When we see the sideways, we'll come out. When we see this sideways, because we might see this sideways, we'll come out. Do you understand?
No, I mean the previous one, the one
No,
down.
no. Listen, look, the candle did not close there. It broke through.
Okay.
So
Okay.
once it broke through, you think we might be furthering up
Going up.
to psychological level. So let's even say, look, we started around this gray area. It broke up. It went to the gray area. It closed here. We know that we might be going to gray, right? These candles are still strong. It came all the way. We need to wait for the break, for the close. And this closed here. Yeah. It went all the way. And that is the thing I'm trying to learn.
With that candle.
What candle?
I just wanted to say that candle in movement, you know.
Yeah.
You like the pace at which they move, no. You know, go fit tell whether it come
where
down
it would
or
end.
not.
Oh, yeah, of course, of course.
So
maybe, okay, let's say, to be honest, when this candle moved, we can decide that we close the trade.
Yeah,
we close the trade
like
here. That's all. Because if it's news, it's 1:30 news, so we'll definitely close the trade. Do you understand? Imagine we went into the trade. Where are we? Oh, forgive me, guys. Where are we? This November. This is still November. I thought we were in November. Oh, this 25th. Yeah. So 1:30 news. We would have been in the trade 12:30. Even here, we might say we want to close the trade before the 1:30. Boom. You know, so let's ignore the 1:30. So that one we might even close the trade earlier. And then based on the news, or we just say, okay, because we are in the trade already, let's protect our profit and then leave it. Do you understand? And then boom, it goes, and then you take your money wherever you take your money. But these are the real ones. So here, look at here. We woke up in the morning. This clearly is our levels. You see here, down, here, up. So this is our levels now when we woke up. Trend line, we're still in an uptrend. Do you understand? The psychology, sometimes we might think that, oh, because it's gone up, we expect it to come down. But if this is the trend line, so this is our levels now. And we woke up, it's gone all the way up. It's broken the level. We have the 1 hour level sitting somewhere here. You know, so this be 50. 50. We have the 1 hour level sitting somewhere here. So we say, okay, fine. This is going to be our target. We're here clearly. So this is our level, literally, when we woke up. You'll be between here and there. You know, we broke, boom, straight to the top. So we wouldn't possibly trade this. You know what I mean? We broke straight to the top. So we'll never trade this. And now we can see he wants to do some head and shoulders thing. It came down again here. We broke. So if we are breaking again, when we broke the moving average again, then we might find a trade to the top. So this could be a trade to the top. Do you understand? Now, this one, it came in again, it broke, it gave us a week here. Maybe here, we still want to go to the top anyway. So until we break the top, we might just be trading only to the top. These ones we might not take because of the measurement. Now it breaks the top. You see, it breaks the top clearly. When it broke the top, what you want to do is you were looking for something like, we've broken the top, we want to retest, and then maybe we go into the trade here. You know what I mean? It came all the way, or we go into the trade here, it came all the way to respect here. It did this, and maybe it might take us to the top. I can tell. You know what I mean? Whether we'll trade this or not. The thing is, we also have oil. So we want a clearer thing which has room to trade it. But maybe we might trade this, maybe we might not. I can tell. You know, so and then here, what do we have here? Let me move these into the back test. Here, you see, look, our levels will be, when we woke up, this will be our levels anyway. We came all the way to this level. But look, this candle is huge enough to tell us that at least we will come down to this level. And we broke this level. And maybe we might take it here. I'm not sure. But this is a clear clean trade, 37 pips. If we came here, then that would be about 50 pips. Do you understand? This is very clear and clean. And then look, we broke up again. So when we broke up again, we got a doji. We broke up. When we got this doji, we might go into a trade here, thinking that we might come to the tops again. We got this, and then we broke through. Boom. When we broke through, technically, I'll be looking at this highs. You know what I mean? Those highs. So we'll be just from maybe here. We got this doji maybe from here to just the highs. It's 90 pips. And then we'll take the money. And then here doesn't really look. Maybe you broke the stops again, but you don't know how high you could go. So you just left it. And then I woke up. When we woke up, we had this lows and we had this highs. Do you see?
Yeah.
So we want to break this. We want to break this. When we broke it, if we joined it, we might join it just for maybe some 50 pips. I don't know. I'm not sure if the way it started here, because normally we want a retest back here. You know what I mean? We didn't get the retest at all. But then I don't know if we'll chase it or not. Sometimes it's clear, sometimes it's not. If it's not clear, let's not bother. And now we started having sideways. You see, so we had this clean sideways. We broke here. We closed here. We had a doji here. So if we want to go into the trade, we know that we're going to these levels. Even if we go into it, we are coming down to these levels. We came down here, we might take our money. Because of these levels, we might take our money and run, which is about how many pips? It's about 50 pips or so. So here, let's say it's about, oh, sorry, wrong tool. So here to somewhere there, it's about 51 pips. And then we take our money. Then we are out. Now, we got this. You see, before we will get this, we got this. You can see, so what is happening here? You can now clearly see that what's happening here is a clear sideways. Do you notice, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a sideways between the top here and down here. You see, so what then is happening is that when we got this, if I notice the thing is a sideways, what I then do is I'm looking at candlestick patterns. We got this candlestick pattern. We got this one breaking through. This one came all the way down. I'm in the trade. Boom. It brought me down again. Do you understand? So when it takes me up, you see, this one actually, when we broke down and you're in this trade, it takes you straight to the top. Boom. You see the wick? Takes you straight to that top there. To the top, which possibly will be your levels of take profit. And then you're out. It brings down here, or even if you didn't go into the candle, let's say this was the break. And this was a retracement. You went into the retracement here. You're looking to go to that area, to the tops. If it doesn't take you and it starts skirmishing, you have all this, which is how much? 45 pips. If this were the candles, will 60 pips. And then you take your money, you're out. Because this is sideways. You don't be in it for long. So here, look, it was night. So we woke up, we have new levels. And then what will be our trend? Our trend, we don't have a clear trend because we'll be coming on the sideways. So what we are looking at is if it crosses down, we are coming to these levels first, or this level or that level first. If it crosses up, we are coming to this level or that level. Do you understand first? Do you understand? So that is how we're going to play this. So now we woke up in the morning, we had a clear, this was our levels. Or maybe not. We would have it from, you see, this was our bottom here. And this was our side here. So it will be this one. And then this one. So now we want to break it clearly. We broke it. So when we broke it, we had a retracement. And then we were wanting to trade it to at least the stop. We broke fully here and it takes us there. So for me, I'll be aiming to these tops. If I don't get the tops, I'll get this. So it will close here. And then this will come. It is bigger than that. So I say, next candle as it goes, this is my aim. I get it off there. Do you understand? So in that regard, you possibly would be in the trade from somewhere there, even if it's here, maybe somewhere there. or even halfway there to there. Do you see how many pips that is? 60
Yeah.
pips. Yeah. And then we have a double
60.
top. When we have this double top, we break this thing. You see, this double top did not break, but this doji came and then we broke here. We join the straight. Where are we coming? We are coming to the bottoms here, at least. So we will join it somewhere. Let's see, even if we join it on the body here, it gives you another 61 pips, or even let's say 58 pips. You see, so when we get the clear direction, it is very clean, you know. So this is November 16th. Now we've done our pips, and then next day we woke up. So as we woke up, now we've defined a clear trend, haven't we? We've defined a
Yeah.
clear trend. So this will be the trend that we're looking for. If we break this trend line, then we know we are going up. So we came up. This one was in the morning, so we didn't have seen it. We saw this at 8 o'clock. We want a retest. You see, so if we have a retest, maybe we might want to trade it up and it will fake us and take us out, take our money. And then it breaks down. Oh, no, we are in a downtrend anyway. We are in a downtrend. So we want a clear break and a retest above it. Do you understand? So what is going to happen is this is going to be our level again. And this is the bottom of that level. And possibly we wouldn't have a top of that level. But after this forms, because this is 630, we say, okay, this is the top of the level. And then we broke the top, we came back in. We might think we are going up. Do you understand? So we will catch a trade here and it wouldn't take us up. And it will take
You'll
our
lose.
money. Boom. Yeah, so we will lose the straight. So that is where this thing, management comes in. So now what we want is, this is our lowest levels now. We broke this level on this one. We came, we retested. We might just want to go to the lows again. Hold on, guys. Okay. You know, we might want to go to the lows. This day, I don't know how the day would go. Maybe we win, we will lose, I can tell. But the point is, we might have other trades, which is, I see that with this, oil and gold is the thing. We woke up in the morning again. Supposedly, we are still in the downtrend. Do you understand? So our downtrend now comes here. Yeah, but we have some levels. How did I find the level? Okay, the level is just this one, you know. So if we break clearly of the, and then you see, we have the daily the demand and supply area there. So we know that if this is demand and supply area, we need to break above the demand and supply area before we can go up. If we break below our levels, then we are going down. We broke below our levels somewhere. So our levels will be this one. Okay, look here. We broke below our levels, went up again. So let's say maybe once we break, we might just want to go into a trade somewhere there. You notice clearly. Like we break, you see it's a
Coming
break,
down.
we just want, yeah, coming down. Do you see? And then our stop loss will be at the top. Look at the level of stop loss. Coming down, you see, it's 37 pips. If we want to go to the top here, it's 54 pips. So now our stop losses are going to change. And then it gives us this, and maybe it brings us all the way down here twice. It brings us, and then it stopped here, and it comes down again, boom. We might want to take our profit. You get what I'm saying? Now, this is another level. If you notice this clearly, it gives us something like a evening star. Breaks this level here with this one. We want a retest. We trade this small one. That one. And that is about another 49 pips. Does it make sense? And then we traded it, and then boom, boom. Now we went to sleep. When we woke up, we had a clear level here. So we're still in the downtrend, right? We had a clear level here. These are levels. Clearly, we can see that. Because we took it from there. We took it from there, and then we extended across. We broke that level, we retested, boom. Our stop loss is going to be on top of the box, maybe on top of the psychological level. So we broke the level, we picked it from the bottom, 58 pips, clean. And then we're taking our money, How did we know that this is going to be the level that we are going to take it from? Let me show you something. Where did we start? We started from the blue. So where should we end? We ended on the blue. You know what I mean? So it's an 100 pip moves. Now, this one, it will break up. Why wouldn't we go into a trade from here? Because we've not broken these levels. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've not broken these levels, so we'll not even consider it. And then it comes down again. We want to break at least this level that it formed, this level that it formed, clone, because that's where we had up and downs here many times, the small one. You see, we had up and downs here, and then we broke it here. Maybe we say, okay, fine. We just would want to scalp a little bit. So we did not get it coming all the way up when it broke the level. You see, we just got it coming somewhere there. And then we had a little bit. Even if we joined it here, we know that, okay, we can come somewhere down here. So we're watching the candle, we see a candle bomb, we take our money, we are out. So like maybe we join it from here, down here, it's 40 pips, then we are out. If it comes up here, then fine, we just take whatever we take and then we are out. You know, and then this one gives us another break. But this one, then you can clearly see that, okay, we are forming some head and shoulders. But it's a night, so then we leave it, right? Woke up in the morning, we can clearly see that we're forming new levels again. This is the bottom of our level. But we form, you see, we've gone up, we've broken, we've come down, we've broken. So now, if we are going anywhere, if we see a break, we are just going to these levels first. Maybe we might trade this, maybe not, just to the levels. Maybe we might, maybe not. But all we want is we want to clearly cross these levels. Because now this is our new level. And then we cross the level, we trade it to this upside. Why? Because of these levels we have here. We trade it to the upside. And then it's about not too many pips, but we traded it 25 pips or something. Sometimes we look at the potential pips and then trade it. If there's something there for us, we'll trade it. Or alternatively, when we crossed here, we go into the trade here, and then it will take us up. You know, when we cross clearly here, because of the size of the candle, if we are in it and it takes us up, we are looking at these levels to take us, because we started from gray. If we started the whole thing from gray, we expect to go towards gray. It broke gray, so here it broke gray, so next psychological, we might trade it, you know what I mean? But we want to be very sure before we trade anything. Now look, we form a top here, we broke. So now what then happens is this now becomes our new level because of this retracement. We come in coming down, we had these becoming our new levels. We want to break that one clearly. You see, we broke it here. And then we had this doji. And then when we had this doji, our stop loss should be way away. You see it coming, so you run away. And sometimes you just join it because we broke in clearly. We had this doji, or maybe we say, okay, it's a pin. And it came all the way to fake us out. And then if you had loaded one here or something, then it will bring you and it will give you the sideways. You see, once it gives you that, you start getting afraid. And then possibly might take you, possibly will jump out. I don't know. You know what I mean? So this wasn't like one of your easiest trades. It would have been a very challenging trade. And we are looking possibly to come here to this level. But when we broke through this level, we said, well, maybe we can go. We had this. And then maybe it could be a good trade of about 63 pips or something. Then we leave it. So really speaking, I think what we can do is we can decide that we want a very good, one good trade on gold every day. And if we are getting one good trade on gold, we can get the other good trade on oil.
Oh, yeah.
All right, having said this, let's switch straight to oil. Do you understand? And then let's have a clean overview. You know, because with this, what I'm saying is, oh, it's 5 o'clock already. Because I don't want us to play the charts. I want us to have a clean overview. And when we have an overview, we'll know what to expect when we start playing the charts. Like tomorrow, like that, maybe we can play a bell charts. So let's go to November again. And oil can be very, very nice when it comes to these things. But the thing is now we need to now start looking at our risk management very, very carefully. Well, that's October 13th. 7th November. 2nd, this 1st November. So we woke up. You see, this small things is our level now. You know, so this is 530. It's broken already. So when it's broken, we have a new level here. You know, and then this is 939. It breaks down, it comes in. We have a clean new level here. But this is our original level. So if it even broke down, we need it to break here before we go. Do you understand? It broke in and out. So this is our level. It broke this our level. Let's go and find, in that regard, let's go and find the 1 hour thing.
The demand and supply.
Demand and supply. Let me see if we got some here. Where is it? I thought I had it. All right. Okay, if not, let me just go 1 hour. Okay. So we have one in this area. We can put it on this candles. Let me turn this off. We have one in this area. Option H. Okay. Yeah, we have one around here. Option H. Yeah. Okay, closer. Option H. Option H. That's fine. Okay. Option H. And then have some around here. All right. So let's go back. And then let's turn this on. And then let's go 30 minutes. And then you see that we need to align. Works. Okay, November this. You see, so we had this levels and we broke it. We contested straight to the top. So where we had this will align to this one. Coordinates. Right, straight to the top. You get them. But you see this candle, so when a stop loss go deep far away. You know, now I did one week we use 50 pips stop loss now. And then that will determine the lot they put on the trade. And then here, boom, boom, boom. This one, you know, even break clearly. You know, break on the levels. So we're still in an uptrend anyway. Let's put a trend line on it. So our trend line go hit somewhere here. When he gave us this, we'll come down here. And then we go back. So this possibly will be the only trade we'll have in the day. So if we have the one of this one on oil will be clear trade. How much? It'll be 83 pips in 2 candles. You guys get.
Yeah.
And then we woke up in the morning, boom, we've broken our trend line. This be the one, our new levels. You see, this literally was, we came here, we sideways. Okay, so when we are sideways in this one there, we could possibly see clearly that we are sideways in here within these 3 candles.
Yeah.
When we broke it clearly, we can join straight away, or maybe join on this one, and it takes us down. Again, where would be our levels? We'd normally look to trade from here, to pick it here. We started from a gray. We started from a purple, which is this one. You see, started from a purple. We say we might end on the purple. So this will be about 50 pips. You know, or 70 something pips. Oil really, really gives us that kind of opportunity. And then we've got a clear double bottom here. So we came, we had this, we have this. We broke again. You see, we broke in this candle. Oil really looks very good with this thing. We started from the blue. We broke the blue. So, okay, we got it on the purple. Boom, 126 pips in this day. So let's come to the next level. So now, where are we now? It looks like we are still in the uptrend. You know what I mean? So that is how we'll go to sleep with this trend line. Clean. Right? We woke up in the morning though. We had double tops here. So this is going to be our levels. This level, so we are forming this candle. We're saying, okay, fine. What would happen is that if we break, although we look like we are in an uptrend, let's break this and then go back to the same tops. Or let's break this box and then find an entry just to the bottoms here or further down to the bottoms here. Do you understand? Because of this level. So we broke this, we are in it, it gave us sideways again and it came all the way down. It gave us sideways and it did this. If this was our target, because we started on the blue, we can end on the blue. Or this was our target, it's okay, fine, this is our lower targets. We came and then we had it. We went up, made sideways. Maybe we might even take the profit from here. Do you know what I mean? And then it came up again. So now this becomes our new levels. This becomes a new level, knowing for sure that we have a lower in this area. We had a double bottom here. Now it breaks this. Maybe you might trade it just to the bottoms here. Maybe not. Now we went to sleep. When we woke up, this is what we found. 530 all the way, 530 here, all the way here. So now once we found this, we know that it's a sideways thing clearly. So we see
box
this up, we box it. It's clean. And we know that we've started an uptrend. Very clearly boxed. It breaks the box, gives us this retest. We go in from purple, it crosses purple. We say, okay, let's charge for the purple again. 183 pips. Do you understand? So oil is very, you see, now that this pattern, we found the pattern with oil. It looks very, very good now. Now we have something here, don't we? And this thing will be on a psychological level 3. Let me just put all these things somewhere. Call it this thing. H1 demand and supply. So let me move it to the bottom. See, right? Boom. Then and then it came down again. So when it came down again, it crossed this. We can even find an entry here, back to the tops. You know, and that is if you want to, back to the top because it's clear. I woke up in the morning. Where's PSL3. So this will come to PSL3. Okay. This PSL3. So we woke up in the morning here, don't we? So when we woke up, we have a clear box. Okay. It breaks the box, we retest, we trade it up. You know what I mean? And then boom, boom, we take whatever we'll take. Break that we take, we traded it maybe from here up to there. It's 83 pips. You see this small like that. Some things I go back. Then we came here, we broke the box again. We broke this trend line again. We broke it here. Won't possibly be convinced on this one, but this one is convincing. We take it from there, thinking that we just only go to the tops here. 75. And it actually took us further. We started from blue. So we say, okay, we are going to blue. Further. Boom. We started from blue here. It took us to blue. Okay. From blue here, it took us further to the blue area. So we see this and we see that. Maybe we just take our money and then run away. So now we came all the way down. We broke it. It's head. So maybe we might say, okay, let's trade this. And it was sideways us for a long time before we give up. Or we double choose a top. We say, okay, we might just waste. I'm not sure. Maybe it's not part of this thing, so we wouldn't trade it at all. We woke up in the morning, these are our levels. You see? And then if this was our levels, we broke the levels here. We might go into a trade here, and this trade would not work out. It will give us up and it will give us down. I'll say, no, it looks like we're forming this thing. Once it comes down, no, we're going out. But maybe we might lose the straight. You know what I mean? Now we've got this sideways again. All right. We broke the sideways into the box. Right. Once we broke the sideways into the box, we say, okay, retest, let's trade. And then we got this, and possibly we get a good trade out of this for the evening. You know. Now we woke up the next day. What trend are we in now? You get a clear trend line. Start trading it this way. We know that we are under the trend line. So because we're here, woke up in the morning, these are our levels. Right, clearly. So now if this are our levels, look, we broke it, we came back in. When we broke it the first time, maybe we'll go in. We'll try and go in. And then we'll do this for a long time and maybe we give up. Do you understand? Before it breaks again. And then it comes to the top and it gives us this one. It's okay, maybe this one looks like we can go. If even we say, okay, now this is a new level, which is this to that. It breaks the level. It was okay, let's go in now. We go in, you see, it takes us all the way down to the belows. So you see how it works with oil. Oil that we thought was very difficult. It's very smooth with this strategy.
Yeah.
Yes, it's smooth with oil as compared to the gold.
Yeah, very, very smooth with oil. You see, so maybe you realize that one time frame can be smooth with one, and the other time frame can be smooth with the other. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
if we say maybe with oil, it's good with the 30 minutes. And then maybe with gold, it might be good with maybe some other time, maybe 15. I'm not sure. We need to figure those things out, you see, because each this thing has a character. Either we are trading just one and we are finding the pips that we want, or we're trading just two, and then we'll find how it works. So this is it. Now we've traded this. It will come up, retest the top again, and then take us all the way down. Yeah, retest, take us all the way down to these our levels. Because we will clearly know that, oh, we have a level here. So we go into the trade, our distance sits on top of the box. And then we trade it. So this was a break. We came all the way. We traded it 157 pips. You know, I mean, if we started from purple, we know we are coming to the purple area. 157 pips. Clean. You know, and it even took us to the blue. So 179 pips if we want. Very, very clean one. Now, here we're woken up in the morning. We know we're in a downtrend. What are our levels? This and possibly that is our levels. Okay. We know we have this thing here, 250. Yeah. So we broke, and then possibly we joined the trade, and the trade will come all the way to the top here. You see, so it comes. So that's why our stop losses might be very, very well thought through, and our margins. So we broke. We even came out. If we're in the trade here, it comes all the way up. Maybe it will wick us out of the trade before it came to our levels. Alternatively, we know that between here and here is only 50, but it's big. It's 50 something pips. We could live with that. And between there and there, let's say the trade was here and here, it's also 52 pips. So it's a one-to-one trade, but we can be easily cut out. So now we had this bottom, boom, we broke through. When we broke through, you see, but this now is our levels that we are playing with. This is the new level we are playing with. You see here and somewhere there. We broke through. We broke through this. We didn't break through this, but we broke through this. And then it came all the way down. If we are not sure, let it break through again. You know what I mean? And then we'll catch it from here to the top. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
We catch it from here clean to the top. Or maybe we might say we are going just straight here and then to the top. So with oil, we're not going to put on a lot of money, but we have to put on just enough. This one, we woke up somewhere there, 6:30, and he's doing his thing, We will possibly not have any clean level, but we'll see something like this. This is 7:30, this is 8 o'clock. Okay, so we saw there's a doji thing here. So it's okay, fine. Give us this levels. Once we break out of this range, because we had this, we broke out of the range, we came into the range again. We broke out of it, we can go into the straight, boom, to the top here. You know what I mean? And when he does this, give us 1, 2, does this. No, I think oil is not a trade that you stay in it for too long, because it's very volatile. You know what I mean? And it came and it gave us this double top. Maybe, I'm not sure if we will want to trade this. If we are trading it, then we're coming to the same levels. If we traded this, we might get something here, you know, which is a lot of pips. You know, so with oil, it is good, but we must watch out. It looks like oil, it looks better than even the way we look at gold.
Yeah.
You know what I
it
mean?
does.
So here, you see here, we've got a clear tops here. So we have a top, a lower top, a lower top. We woke up in the morning. This is our level. This is one level. This is another level, because this is shoulders, clear shoulders. And then we came all the way and we broke through. Once we broke through, we are in the trade. Boom. Which levels are we looking at? We possibly will look to come down all the way here. You see, if we have the heart to stay into it, we might just, but we will see this and then we'll be tired. And then it will break down again here. When it breaks down again, then we trade this one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now we wake up in the morning. This now becomes our levels. You know, this and that. Now we broke those levels. Because we had a level here, we need to be very, very careful. We had the demand area, we need to be. So sometimes I'll just say, okay, let's clear off the demand area before we think of trading to this other area. So what we have to do is when we get up in the morning, we have to do our demand area nicely and clearly before we do anything else. So now you broke, I'll possibly want a clear break and a retest and then going down before. But so this like now forming some like a double bottom. So it gives a boom, boom, double bottom, we broke. Where are we? We are in the trade here. Where are we going? To the top there. Yeah, this area. So even if when we got here, we're fine, we can still trade it there. You know what I mean? So something like from here all the way there, 153 pips. You see how oil is juicy? So imagine we are getting, let's say, 40 pips from one, and we are getting maybe 50 to 100 pips from oil every day. We will be fine. So look at this. Because we have this level here, even if we break, we are looking to go to the level. You know, so let's say we broke, this is going to be, sorry. This is going to be our levels. And sometimes when the candlesticks are not healthy like that, I don't like it. We broke, this is going to be a level, just this one. We always say, oh no, let's not trade it because it's too close. You know what I mean? Because we got a top here, we got another top here, and then we broke. We are going to the same areas. Let's not even bother. You know what I mean? Now we come on this level, look, and then our new levels will be this one then. This is going to be our new levels. Do you understand it? Because look, we had a top, we have the bottom. Once we break it, it's clear break. We are in the straight. Where are we heading to? Towards the other low here. Boom. So we need to count the number of candles that takes us to our destination with oil, right? So let's go back and count a little bit of stuff based on what we've done. So we broke, you see, we test 1, 2 candles has taken us to a destination. We broke here. You see, if we broke and retest, 1, 2 candles has taken us to a destination. We broke here. 1, 1, 2, 3. 3 candles took us, or 4 candles even took us. So we broke here. 1, 2 candles has taken us to a destination. We broke 1, 2 candles has taken us to a lower destination, maybe 3. You know what I mean? We broke here wasn't very clear, but 1, 2, let's say 1, 2, 3 candles. That's fine, which is 1.5 hours. We broke here, we retested. 1, 2, 3 candles has taken us to a destination. So blue, 3 candles is taking us. So if we are going again, then possibly be 1, 2, 3 candles again. So I think majorly with oil,
So
1,
you
2,
shouldn't be in
3
a trade for more
for
than
too
2 hours.
long. Maybe if we are in it for maybe
One
1.5 hours,
Yeah.
or it should possibly give us what we want. So here, look, 1, 2 candles is taking us to the top. So here, this is the retest. So we'll go in the trade here. We'll enter the trade here. So this 1, 2, even 3, boom, it takes us to our destination. So I think we shouldn't even toy around with oil. We shouldn't give it any benefit of the doubt. We're broken clearly. Retest 1, 2, 3 candles. You see, straight to destination. If fourth candle is not this thing, then fit. You know, so that's all I'm saying. So that with oil, we can trade it and know that we have a certain way of trading it, and then it takes us there. So like here, we're broken. We picked this on this retest. 1, 2, 3 candles just to our destination. You know what I mean? If we want another 1, 2, 3 candles to another destination, that kind of thing. So you are in it in the 1.5 to 2 hours kind of trade. Look at this. We're broken it. 1, 2, 3 candles, destination. You know, so I think that could guide us. So here we clearly broke in retest 1, 2, 3 candles, straight destination. You know, so here the tops we broken it 1, 2, 3 candles, doji. Ba 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 ba. We are out. Look here. So we're woken up. We've gone all the way. We know that we had this top, that top, that top. We broke 1, 2, 3 candles. It takes us back to the top, and maybe this one we take our money. We're out. Look at this one. We broke 1, 2, 3 candles. We broke 1, 2 candles actually, and then we had a sideways. We broke here 1, 2, 3 candles. Boom, straight to the top. You know, so if we even want to go further because of the side of this candle, boom, and then this one takes us all the way further to the top. So let's say we are in the trade. Let's say 2 hours, 2.5 hours maximum, and we get what we want. So like break 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is 2 hours. 5, 6. 6 is how many? 4 is 2 hours. 6 is 3 hours.
3
So let's
hours.
say maximum is 3 hours. We get what we want. On oil, then we are gone. So double top, we break 1, 2, 3 candles. It goes sideways for a long time. So we'll be out of the straight anyway. And then now look, we got this thing. When we break, we were in it. Maybe we will possibly join with small lots. 1, 2, 3 candles. You see, it's taking us down there. Now this is juicy one. So this is the levels. We broke the levels. 1, 2, 3, and he broke this. 4. It's all black candles. It's all red candles. But then we had a destination here, don't we? So we possibly can say, okay, let's see what happens to the destination. I don't know, you know. And then maybe here we take our money, or there we take our money. Just take it. You know, we started on a blue. If it crosses the blue, gives me second blue, I'm out. It's 100 pips. That's more than enough for me. You know, so W bottoms, and then we come and we break here. But then it was night. So I don't know. Maybe we might try and trade this from the bottom. Any 1, 2, 3 candles. We might not possibly trade it. Now look at all this. We woke up in the morning. We could clearly see that there's a range. This was our range, and there was a demand area. And then boom, 2 o'clock. I don't know whether this is news or something. Boom, it breaks down. We won't follow this. It's too big a candle to follow. And then it comes back again. So this day will be kind of funny. We don't know how we will trade this. And it comes back again. If it comes back again and we want to follow it, this is a level 2. So you don't want. So today will be funny. We won't have anything good. That's why if we get good pips on other days, we should trade as much as we can to take advantage of those pips. You know, so we woke up in the morning. This was our clear sideways. Yeah. And then we break. We might say, okay, we might just want to go and it takes us up. It brings us down. So 1, 2, 3 candles bring us down. And then we'll definitely be out of the trade. We'll close our trades clean. So we have the other level. So you see the same level. We came, we broke it. And then we are in the second trade. 1, 2, 3 candles, 4, 5 candles, it takes us up. You know, so I think if you look at it carefully, we might possibly go into this trade and lose the trade or maybe break even. Yeah, we might lose the trade because it came all the way. So when we go into this trade, our stop loss is all the way down here. You see, so if we have good, risk management, we still can stay in the trade and it wouldn't come to a stop loss. It gives us this. But that'll be too long a trade to be in. Do you know what I mean? Which means if you stop loss and it's okay, fuck it. Whatever happens, let it come and take my money. Just to risk because we know that, okay, we've sided this for a long, long time and it's broken. So possibly we should take us up. And then maybe we trade. Where are we looking to go? We are looking to go all the way here, you know? And then we had a double top, boom, it crosses, we wouldn't trade that. Double top, boom, it crosses again. So this was our levels clearly. When we woke up, this would be our levels. Let me see something. Yeah, this was our levels. It broke from this thing to the upside. Once it break, we might want to trade it back to the top. Do you understand? To this top areas. And so maybe we might get something small on this one to trade. Quick one. And then we have the sideways. Look, it came in, it broke the sideways. We are in the trade. Boom. Straight to this bottom. So 1, 2, 3. You see where the 3 went? All the way here. You know what I mean? We started from a blue, but once we have this cross and it gave me this, I said, no, this candle is too small. We can follow to as long as we want to go. Where would it take us? Where are the bottoms? I probably will look at these areas, these bottoms. Do you understand? And then I'll come and take some money from here. So if I even put the take profit somewhere there, it is about how many pips? It's about 240 pips, which is very, very nice. You know, now I don't know whether I need to introduce Jordan and then 8, but we'll look at that in a bit. So now we're waking up in the morning. What are our levels now? Our levels are these ones here. These are our levels. We can look at it. You know what I mean? We wouldn't trade anything between these. We got this break, you see, and you can see that we are some kind of in a range now. You know what I mean? We got this break, but because we've had bottoms here, you want these bottoms to break clearly. You see, so we have to look left and see that if we came all the way down to this bottom, for us to trade further down, these bottoms immediately at least should break. Well, we can say that we broke. If this is the bottom now, we broke. But if this is the top, we broke to the top. It wasn't clear. So the whole day we ranged. You see, if we tried a trade here, we would lose the trade. And the whole day we range. You know what I mean? We ranged the whole day to the next day. When we got up the next day, because literally speaking, what we'll be expecting is we've started a downtrend, a clear downtrend. So then we should find clear bottoms to break and retest before we go. So we had this and it came back. Maybe you might be tempted to go into the trade and it was sideways for some time and boom, and it takes it out. So then the next day we make what? So next day, look, levels, clean levels here. We broke the levels here. Here. We went in here. We are aiming just to the tops. Because of the size of this candle, we say, okay, let's go to the next one. And then we clean it there. You know what I mean? It's very, and then we can compensate ourselves for the loss we did the previous day, which is about 62 pips. If we went here, it's 89 pips. You know, so I think this thing can help us so much. What we should also look at is chart patterns. Because you can see clearly that we had some low chart patterns here. So come WWW is like up and down, up and down. So even if we say, okay, let's break the trend, this thing clearly, and then retest and I to go down before we trade. I think when we see something like this for a long time, when we wake up, we just have to be very careful. You know what I mean? And then here we broke. Sorry. Here we broke and then we trade just to the top. Now we break again. You see, so now what would be our levels this afternoon? We don't have clear levels here, right? But okay, fine. Let's say, okay, we don't have clear levels here, but this could then be our levels. You understand? That, okay, we still have this. Let's break this level and then we can trade down. Fortunately for us, at 3:30, we broke the level and then boom. You know, and that is being very careful and going into the right trades. It's 170 pips or 150 pips. Clearly, very giving. You know what I mean? Because we could risk it here because of this sideways and sideways. So this could even be our levels if we choose to. Something like this one. But we broke it, and then before we broke the circle, once we break the circle, we could just go in here. But where would we take our profit? We say we're taking our profit here because of this levels. And we could have taken first profit, then it breaks again, and then we end the trade. Boom. And then the trade jumps. Look at this one. It jumps all the way. So here, definitely we'll take a profit. I don't think we'll follow it all the way through. We woke up in the morning. This one is a very nice one. We woke up in the morning. We have a clear sideways. Because we're coming in a low. Okay. So clear sideways. Let's say this is it. We broke and we retested. Boom, to the top. We wanted to go here. So it's okay, fine. When we get here, we can take our money. Do you see 145 pips? If we were lucky enough, boom, and it goes all the way to where? Because we started on the purple, we say, oh, nice purple, it breaks the purple. We say, we are going to, that's too much. You know? So now we're waking up in the morning. This is our level. We know that we have some levels here anyway. This supply and demand area. So we wouldn't joke with it. And then we say, go supply and demand area comes to go supply and demand area. So we should have a clear box between the supply and demand area here. We'll be having it from the morning because it goes, we know that we have a supply and demand area. Let it break the top first. If you break the top, we are good. If you break the bottom, we are good. You know what I mean? It broke this here. We might be tempted to go into a trade here. This, we wouldn't win this trade. Well, we'll put our stop loss at the top. And it will go and it will come and it will go and it will come and it will come and then blah, 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 blah. Then maybe we'll
that
come
candle
out.
is too big to be wanting to go in the trade.
But it's cool. It's good trade. It's good candle. Look at this candle. Look at that candle.
Oh yeah.
We traded it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can say maybe what we will then say is if it's sideways for a long time and it breaks, we should wait for a clear retest under before we trade. Something like this. Where's the side? Look at the sideways. Look at the sideways.
Yeah.
So sideways, it break. We won't go into the trend here. We want it to retest and then start giving us a break upside. So this is the trade. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So let's put this rule down. Hold me accountable. Remind me of these things. So let's make notes now.
Okay.
So we'll call it trading plan. The first thing, turn on alerts.
Yeah.
And this one say update lots in MetaTrader. You see, the reason why I put this thing, update lots in MetaTrader, you know, when you're trading oil and you're multiplying it by 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
it can affect all the other bits. So when you wake up, you need to update your lots in MetaTrader.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything is there ready for what you're trading. In this case, we might be trading maybe 2 and then maybe the other bits for now. Because we'll look at the other bits in the 50 minutes and see. Because we'll look at it in the 30 minutes and see. If it matches, then we stick to the 30 minutes. If it doesn't match, then we look at gold and oil for now in the 30 minutes. And then we'll start and figure out how the others look and on what time frame they look best. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So check Forex Factory for information. Mark your current higher and low levels. So this one will be demand and supply levels. So this thing, we have to do it before we even start the day at 7:30. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because at 7:30, it's about finding opportunities. Check trend in the 4 hour and the 1 hour. So then we can use our trend lines. If there's a trend line, we can go to the 1 hour and the 4 hour and draw the trend lines from there. Check where price action is on MA69. Do you understand? So this one is MA69. I had this 109 as well sometime, but I'm not sure if it will work. And then search for confluence, W, inverted, blah, blah, blah. So the confluence, we can still search for them because sometimes we get head and shoulders and then the thing breaks to the direction. In any price action, oh, if any price action is printing, wait for a retest and the candlestick crossing, or this MA8, this is a different one. So now we'll check how MA8 will work. Once in the trade, move your stop loss into entry when you are 1-to-1, which means we are protecting our trade. Monitor trade in 5 minutes, but this one, we are not using this now because we are not trading in the 5 minutes. And then for take profit levels, keep high lows. No, this one is out. We will use the this thing. All right, so now the other thing that I was saying was, I just said this now.
Is it waiting for the retest after?
Yeah. So
after
yeah. Once the trade moves, okay. In any way the price is printing, wait for the retest. That's the thing. And the candlestick crossing. Oh no, wait for the retest. But let's see. Let's bring H. Let's see whether it helps in this. Maybe it might help in this. So, but this 8 must be on the 30 minutes, I think. So let's bring another Mantee. Input, okay, 30 minutes. Then let's turn on 8. Style 8. So boom. So this breaks it. And then we're in this trade. Let's see what 8 did. You see, see how 8 looks. Look, it's printing clearly under 8. After it's sideways, let's see where it's sideways for a long time. So, yeah, look. So this was the thing that I said. We sideways for we had a break. Now we wanted, oh no, that's not the one. I think it was, where is it? This one. I don't think 8 works well here. 8 doesn't seem to work well here. So 8 doesn't really work. Okay, fine. You see, 8 is already under it.
So Mickey, turn off the 89, the 69, and let's see the 8.
8 doesn't work well here, I tell you. But let me just turn it off so you can see. You see, 8 doesn't work well here. If it was the 15 minutes, you see 8 working very marvelously. If it was 15 minutes like this, 8 will be working very well. Because 8 moving average is a 15-minute strike. You see, look, boom, and it breaks, then you're in it. You know what I mean? So it breaks the 8 here and then you're in it. But let's forget it. Let's just go and stick to our 30 minutes and then Go and do our thing. All right, so 30 minutes. So if A doesn't work here, it doesn't matter. We have a box that guides us anyway. So 8 doesn't work here. And this is all right. The point is between the 60 and the 69 and the 89, it looks like they both work the same way anyway. So we can just choose one and work with it for now, right? You know, so let me go and amend the moving average. So here, in the way price action is printing, wait for the retest. Wait for the retest. Wait for the retest. Okay. Especially when price has been in the range, which means if there has been a sideways, you don't want to trade just when it breaks. So like here, look clearly. You see, this is not like your typical sideways. And look at the size of the candle. It's a huge candle. So when this one has broken, the way it has broken hugely out of the range, boom, we are in it. But look at this other one. Oh yeah, sorry. But look at this one. You see, the candles, although the candle is big, it's not too big. It's the same up and down candles. It's big, so okay, fine. If you've broken this way, we want a clear retest. You give us another candle up before. This is the retest, but we want a better candle to be able to trade it above the box. And we didn't get it till almost like 1 a.m. You know what I mean? So even around this time, it was like 4. We didn't get anything. So although it broke here, we said, no, you've sideways too long. So just give us a proper retest that you've broken out well before we can trade you. This one was 8 in the morning the next day. That one, we've broken out of this range and then we traded it up. Here, you see, we're sideways. We broke this. If we didn't, we're not convinced with this. Break into the moving average. That one, we can chase it out. You know what I mean? And look at this one. Sideways, 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 sideways. We broke. You see, we broke clearly. If we want, we can go into on the straight. But this candles 1, 2, 3, it's good enough for that unnecessary retest. And I think that with oil, the retest is not even too much. You can really get your trade and then you trade. So for example, here, you see, we've been in this whole range. Up, down, up, down, up, down. This breaks it. But I would say break and give us a retest. This gives us a clean retest here above, and then we can go into the trade here. Boom. And then it's clean. So I think with oil is easy when you're looking at it on the 30 minutes. Here, what levels have we got? We've got this clean level and then that clean level. We had a range, if you will notice. We've had a clean range from here. Many for a long time, if we want to go further back. Look, it broke it. Retested within. Broke it. Retested above. This is the place. Boom. Do you understand? So I think these are the things we are talking about. Now here, we're broken again. So when you see this one, we got weak. Once we get this candle, I could go in. Because look, weak. This is press. Because all these things is telling you that supply, this is the supply people, the red candles. They push it down. They push it here, push it here, push it here, push it here, push it further. I can be in this candle. And where am I coming to? I'm coming to this area. And then boom, 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 boom to the area. You know, so and then this candle did not break this. So we kept coming all the way down to the area. If we are not convinced, we'll let this candle break within this thing, and then we are in this trade. and then it takes us down beautifully to the same level. Does it make sense? So which means the only difference between that was just between here and there, which is about only 25 pips, but you can still get a lot of 120 pips. Even took us down to 122 pips. Doesn't make sense. So we have to,
So,
rather, we
Amitano,
should trade this.
those two moving averages, the 69 is the orange one.
Yeah, 69 is the orange one.
69.
That's 69, yeah. I might change my color to just one thick orange color like this.
Yeah, okay.
Something like maybe this orange. That's all. Or maybe a lighter orange like this. That's all. You understand? So for example, we're there here now. Go back. So let's move all this thing into a clean back test. Overview. Boom. Okay. So now look at this one. We had this press. We broke here. We retest here. Boom. Taking us down. Now sideways. We got a clean sideways. We know that we are in this clean sideways. You see, so we got a break. When we get the sideways, after a long this thing, what we do, we wait for a clean retest on that. Do you understand? So this is the sideways here. After a long one, we broke down. We want a clean retest and a candle that tells us we are going in a direction. We didn't get it. Right. So we continue and then we broke up. When we broke up, we want a retest candle clean that tells us that we are going. So we want something like that, boom, up, but then we join up. Boom, we didn't get it. You know, and then we broke up again. We want a clean retest candle on top of it. That tells us that we're going up. Who is that? Is that Jacob? Oh, Godwin, is that you?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
I can see your video.
I can see your video.
All
My
right.
video.
So here,
All right.
here like
So
that.
here,
We woke up.
yeah, like that.
We woke up in the morning. This is our range, right? While we range, we broke. If we want a retest, to be sure, because of this clearing, but this candle is big enough to tell us that we made a decision, and then we can trade. We are trading, looking at the tops here. We come to the tops, so possibly if we join the trade somewhere there, we come here and then we made 84 pips, because boom, it will give us this candle still going up 84 pips, and then if we want, we can just say, okay, we want the 136 pips that we get. But look, this breaks it clearly. Boom, another one. If I'm not sure on this one, I'll say, okay, this was the low. Do you know what I mean? Come and break the low and I'll join it down. Or because of the size of this candle, also say, okay, then it's good enough to go in, even testing the lows, but then it's still giving us red candles. Red candle, this could be another place of destination. So imagine we joined here, 200 and something pips. So if this 200 and something pips, we say, okay, fine, we can trade, we can either trail it clearly, and then it goes all the way to wherever it will go. You know what I mean? Because we haven't red candles. So we can trail it. But let's say here is the destination, 200 something pips. So in that day, we've made a very, very good trade from here all the way to the tops here. And then boom. So we've got a lot of it. So then when we make a loss, we shouldn't cry. So here we're waking up in the morning. Clearly, we have these levels. You know what I'm saying? We broke the level because of this plenty sideways. So this one is sideways chart. We broke the level. We want a clear test under it. We came, we broke this level. We didn't get one break, second break. Maybe we didn't trade this. And then it starts sideways and again. Start sideways and again. Yeah. Here. Clearly. And then we've got a break, but we want a retest, which means down and up above it. We got this one, we came down, we didn't get above it, and we broke it. Meaning that that's where a trend line will help. You know what I mean? Because if we had a trend line here, so guys, remind me the things we have to put on it. We'll go through all those things in the notes. So we'll wake up a bit early on Monday and then set our charts up clear.
Okay.
So this will be our trend line. Oh God, what's this? So this will be our trend line, yeah? And then we broke the trend line, but we didn't break the box. So we want to retest above the trend, this box before we go. We get a clear up candle and then we go. And then we broke back in it. So when we broke back in it, look, we broke back, we got this candle. This could be give us a retest candle, boom, into the trade. Because this one we retest under the box and we are continuing the trade. So here, clearly speaking, what we can see then is a cool 153 pips. Oil. It'd be very juicy. Look at our sideways. Our sideways literally was on this one. Yeah. And then we broke. So because of these levels, maybe our risk, if I'm going in, I'm taking it just here. I'm not going any further. Do you understand? If it breaks through it, definitely I'll take it before, because of these levels. When it comes and it breaks. But when it broke, I'll be like, because it's coming back from this thing, let it break my levels. This will be my new levels. But when it breaks it, you know there's a top here. Maybe we might go into this trade and then it wouldn't go well and it will cut us out. So clearly we see that, oh, we've started ranging. So if we are ranging, because we are ranging between this low and then that high, break below the range before I can think of trading. It broke here, I won't go in, it broke here, and then we'll go in here. And then we get something small. You know what I mean? We get something small to compensate us, and then we're out. So here, we woke up in the morning. And then what happened was we had this first range, like to go up. If this thing, we want a clear retest on top because it's small candle, sideways plenty. We want a clear retest. It came, it retest, it didn't retest on top. It came again and it did like it was breaking. And then this broke. The size of the candle was healthy enough because the size of the candle was not too. And because we had this, even if because of this, we broke and we broke here, then we trade this to that level. Do you understand? So we broke this, boom, boom. We broke this, boom. Let's go in to this level. I think it makes sense. And then we came here, we broke. I'll be like, I'm not convinced. But when we broke, maybe I'm trading it to the bottoms again, and it will give me some clear bottoms here. I jump on the trade, that kind of thing. We woke up again, another levels here. So it's going to be these levels, or sometimes I'll put it below here because we've had many bottoms here, and we want to clearly break off this. And then we didn't really possibly break and retest on it properly. You know what I mean? So it will be this one. We broke, we didn't retest above, and we came down, we broke, we didn't retest. We only came and we broke possibly here. So maybe here, you know, I mean, this one, and then it will come back up again, and maybe 1, 2 candles, you're dead. Maybe back to entry here, and then it takes us out. You try now, you lose a trade. Definitely you lose a trade. So next day, you are being careful now. Yeah, these are the levels. We broke clearly because of this bottom. When we broke, we know that this could be the bottom. So say no, forget it. Now we came and we had another plenty sideways here. And we broke it. So then we would wait for a retest. We had a retest, and then boom, this one was a very good trade. And then boom, boom, we go up. So I can see us losing some trades. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
I can see us losing some trades, but we should win enough trades to compensate for the loss. Now, let's move from here to risk management. Okay, so risk management, what we are looking at is simple. I've changed This spreadsheet, I've not given it out to you guys, have I?
No, not yet.
Okay, let me do the calculations and then we can go in. So this is 100K. So this is 100K, yeah? So what we are looking at is 1% now. Do you know why I did 1%? So that you have 5, at least, let's say between 5, let's say we are taking up to like 3 trades a day. Do you understand? In this regard, maximum 4 trades a day. Do you understand? So we have 5 chances to take a trade. But if you take 3 or 4 trades and it doesn't go well, we are not trading anymore. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because what happens is when you look at the trades that we have here, let's say we traded something here, it didn't go well. We traded something here, it didn't go well. We have 2 more chances. You know what I mean? Let's say here, it broke. We traded this, it didn't go well. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It broke. We want a retest, and we traded this, boom, and it went well. So we are looking at 4 major trades with this strategy a day. For example, we woke up in the morning. We've been sidewaysing for ages. So because we've been sidewaysing for ages, you could clearly see that we have a level here as well. So we can even bring it down and say, okay, we are technically in an uptrend from here. Do you understand? So for us to clearly say we are going down in a downtrend, then we have to break this very level. So all these things, we call it fake outs. Now we broke this top level because we are in an uptrend. We retested on top of it, and then we went into it. Boom. You see, so I'm even saying that if we wake up and we say, okay, if we are in a downtrend, right, for us to go in an uptrend, we should break the top level. So in this case, for example, here we would have woken up clearly downtrend. You see? So if we have downtrend opportunities, we'll take that one better than uptrend opportunities. Oh God. Okay. So if we want to go in an uptrend, when we even break the side, let's retest before we go. Do you understand? For example, here, we are in an uptrend. But if we say we are coming to a downtrend, then we need to break this low. Or if we are even breaking these levels, let's say this is the level, right? And we break it, we want a retest and a go before we go. Do you understand? So not just a break and then we follow. We broke it, it came down twice, but we need a retest properly. So we want a retest and then we follow. You see, this was the first retest. This was the second retest. We didn't get something to follow. Do you know what I mean? Like this one. Clearly, we're in a downtrend. We broke this. We got a retest. If we don't want to follow on this one, we'll follow on this one. And then we're up. Does it clear? Here. So then or alternatively, we say, okay, this were the previous real lows. Let's break this previous low and let's go. Or that same way, we can say that this were the previous real highs. Let's break this high and then we can go. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same thinking as this. So then that will stop you from certain fake outs. You know, so here, clearly, we were in an uptrend from here, weren't we? So if we are in an uptrend, all we want is this levels, okay? Because we were in an uptrend, we have the move anyway. While we broke, we came and retested. Because of this, we'll hesitate. So let it break here. We broke here, we'll join it here. Our stop loss should be way down here, and then it takes us up. Does it make sense? So we can follow this clearly, and then we will make something. So like here, we were in an uptrend anyway. You see, these are the levels. We broke this level. Because we've been here and then came down, we are just going up here. Now we break this clearly. Boom. When we broke this clearly, if we are not sure, let's break this. We break this and it takes us down. You know what I mean? But because of the size of this candle, I'll possibly risk it just to these bottoms. You know what I mean? All the way. So we can have a structure. The more we keep doing back testing on this thing, we'll be fine. We woke up. These are the levels. Okay, this is even the level when we woke up. We started a downtrend. We broke it. We're in it. We traded. And then once we've traded this, it kept giving us something like head and shoulders, W patterns, stuff. Okay, you gave us this. So this is the level now. If you are reversing, break this level clearly, which is this one, you know, and then retest on top of it before we go. It broke it, it didn't retest, it kept retesting inside. Retest on top of it, it didn't retest. Do you know when that thing happened? It happened the next day. But even then, we've got a new set of levels here. Got a new set of level here. And then now it breaks down. We want, if you are breaking down, retest under it. Or we can say, okay, fine. These were the previous levels. Break below it. Once you break below it, we are thinking you're going down. All the same, you've been up here. You came down, you did this. Now break up. If you break up, we will be able to be interested in you. Fortunately, unfortunately, we have some levels there. And then it's sideways for years and for ages. You know, so for example, here we'll come the next day. Here we'll come the next day and we are sideways in around the same place. So, how much time? Hold on, guys. Let me pause the recording. Hello, Marlon, hold on. Are they in a meeting?